Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon if it's afternoon where you are. Good evening if it's nighttime over there. Welcome to another episode of Disney Collectibles Sunday.
Hi,
Mr.
everyone.
Christian, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm good, thank you. It is August the 1st. Isn't that crazy?
It is freaking crazy because it's like I literally was thinking that we were mid-July and I know the days, like I know we're like yesterday was the 31st, but for
Yeah.
some reason in my head I still kept on feeling like we were in the middle of July.
Yeah, you know what? Last night when I was setting up the stream for today, like I was trying to set up today and it wouldn't let me go. And I'm like, I'm in July. I'm trying to set it up. Why can't I go? It's Sunday. And then had to hit August just to go to August the 1st.
It's
So
crazy. It
the
is crazy.
very beginning of the month, we have what, like a month and a half left of summer,
Yeah,
something like
or at
that.
least a half, depending because I in Florida school starts like mid-August.
Gotcha. But like the actual like season, I want to say that
Oh, the
the fall,
season.
yeah, the
Yeah,
fall I
it
think starts like the 21st, 22nd of September, something like that.
Yeah, and today is actually my last day in August with you. So the first and last day of August, I think that I will be on your StreamYard
Oh, so when do
until
you come
September.
back? You come back the last day in August?
Maybe I do have one more day in August because let's see. Yeah, I do actually. I come back the 29th. So I'll be back here in my home on the 26th of August. So I do have one more day, but I will be missing the following 3 Sundays.
And then Mr. Michael will be joining us.
Correct. He will be here
It's,
which is funny because he's been absent because he's been working.
I was gonna say,
So
is he working?
yeah, I know. So I told him that I was wanting him to stay here, but so that we can have at least one Sunday
Yeah.
before I go. But it was last minute that they like I thought of it and they already added him to the shift. So he's working today, but he'll be coming on the next 3 Sundays, and then I'll be coming back on the last Sunday.
Oh, so Caitlin's like, no, Christian, don't leave us. Lauren's like, no, you can't leave us.
I wish I could stay long, like for the rest of the month. But what I'm doing right now, guys, if I haven't told you, is just I'm going to Texas for 3 weeks for training for another position for a job. Like they're opening a new facility there, so I'm helping them train. But
Okay.
the shift that they gave me is the opposite of what I'm normally working. So now I work Sunday through Wednesday, so it collides with this Sunday live. I'm sorry.
So what you're doing is for the better good anyway, right?
Yes.
So you'll be back.
Mhm.
And let me say hi to everybody in the chat. Zach, good morning. He says good morning from Northern California. So it's bright and early over there. And of course, Lauren, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Caitlin, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Travis, good morning. Timothy Rainwaters, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. So, and hey, Nadia, good morning. So as usual, we have some collectible news to talk about, some Disney news, some Harry Potter news. So like we typically do, we kind of mix everything in between. And then we typically do like kind of like the week in review. So we're going to start with the news that we got on Monday. So, but before we start, Christian, I watched a couple of movies this weekend.
What did you watch?
Oh, I hate Tats. Good morning.
You finished watching all the Harry Potter?
What's up?
Did you finish watching all the Harry Potter?
I have the last one. So this is what I was doing, you guys. So I had watched all the movies up until the Deathly Hallows because I wanted to just read all the books. I'm still in the Goblet of Fire. That book is so long. I haven't been able to finish it yet. So, but instead I did see the first Deathly Hallows, so I need to watch the second one. Hey, Laura and Jody, good morning. But no, we went to the movies yesterday for like, it's been forever since last time I went to the movies, and we saw Jungle Cruise.
How was it?
It was really good. I thought it was going to be really cheesy because, the Goblet of Fire is my favorite. Yeah, I mean, the movie is great and the book is really good, but the book is very detailed. So I'm still reading it, and like the tournament hasn't even started. Like they picked out the people, the champions. So I'm still getting into that. Anyway, so the movie, you know how the Jungle Cruise ride anyway, it's kind of cheesy. The jokes are kind of very like dad jokes. So But the movie's actually really good. Like, I did not expect the ending to be the way it was, and the ending makes the movie everything kind of come full circle, and I really liked it. It was really good. Dirk was kind of tired, so he kind of slept through some of the movie, but but I watched it all. He was like, "Hey, what happened here?" And I'm like, "What do you mean you were there?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I kind of fell asleep." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
So I don't know if I should take your word for it or Dirk's word.
Well, in his defense, he had just worked a 24-hour shift at work. So,
Okay.
Michael, good morning. So he was like really tired. And of course, the movie theater is like the perfect setting to like fall asleep if you're tired. I mean, it's dark, it's quiet, it's
Yeah.
comfy, it's cool temperature wise. So, but he was great. I think The Rock did a really good job. And Emily Blunt and The Rock had like a really nice chemistry. Like everything came together so nicely. I kind of got some like Pirates of the Caribbean vibes throughout the movie. But it was great. I think that you would really like it. I mean, Lauren says I really enjoyed Jungle Cruise. So yes, it was really, really good.
I think that it's going to be good, like something that I like. But I did have my like fears, I guess, that it was gonna be cheesy and not worth it. So if you're telling me it's good, then I have more
Really?
hope than I did before.
Yes. Oh my God. Happy Sunday. Yes, it was really, really good. Like I said, the twist at the end, I totally did not see. And there are some, like I said, there are some elements of the movie. Once you watch the movie, let me know. Lauren says also had some Romancing the Stone vibes. I have not seen that movie. Hashtag never seen it.
I
Kaylin.
don't know what movie
Hashtag
that
never
is.
seen it.
I've never seen
um,
the movie.
so, but it was, like I said, it was really good. And it kind of digs deeper. I don't know. I really liked it. I hope there's a part two because the way it ends, there could possibly be a part two. So I mean, it doesn't. I waited after the credits to see if there's like an extra scene, but there wasn't an extra scene. But I really liked it. It was really really good. Yeah, I have not seen it, Laura.
I
Michael
never
says
even heard of it.
I'm on my lunch break. Yay, movie date. There you go. Yeah. So once you go watch it, let me know what you think because no spoilers, but it was really, really, really good.
I will let you know. I'm hopefully going to watch it when I come back because I only have by the end of this week, at least Saturday. So I don't think I have time to watch it yet.
Oh, the movie went by pretty quick. Because I feel like there was always something going on in the movie, so it moved fairly quick. But it was good. I really liked it. Another movie that I watched doesn't have anything to do with Disney or anything. So I wanted to watch Endings Beginnings. I like these like love stories and like these like movies like that. I wanted to watch it because it's with Jamie Dornan, who I love, and Sebastian Stan, Bucky, Winter Soldier, who I love. So I was like, I gotta watch this movie. I was super excited to watch it. I was so disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, you see, and Shailene Woodley is in that movie too, and I think she's really good too.
Yeah, no,
Um,
yeah.
so I don't know. I mean, I did have a headache Friday as I was watching it, so I don't know if that kind of ruined it for me. But when the movie ended, I was like, "What? That's it?" I have so
You
many
wanted more.
questions.
Maybe that's a
Like,
good thing. Maybe you wanted because you wanted more. It was leaving you with that feeling like it was that good. You wanted to see more.
uh, I don't know. Maybe I don't. You know what? The thing is, I don't even know if I would watch it again. I don't know. I really want. You know when you really are really excited to watch a movie, and then you finally watch it, and you're like, I don't know. I
Yeah,
expected something different. So yeah, so two polar opposites, a movie that I really wanted to watch that it ended up being kind of about it. And the Jungle Cruise, I didn't really have high expectations because I like the Jungle Cruise ride. I just think that the Jungle Cruise ride, like if I go to Magic Kingdom and I don't get to ride it, it's okay. Like to me, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I like it, but if I have to pick between Haunted Mansion or Pirates over Jungle Cruise, I would go with either one of those before Jungle Cruise.
okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it just yeah. So I like it, but it's not like my favorite. Like I would go to the other rides before I go to Jungle Cruise. So that's why I didn't really have any expectations. But Jungle Cruise ended up being a great movie. So there you go.
Yeah,
Share
and
that.
Michael says it. That's how I felt about Les Miserables.
Okay, he really wanted to watch it, and it wasn't as good.
Yeah, we went. We literally when it was like around the first time we started like living together and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
and somebody, I forgot what, somebody gave us a gift to go to the movies, and we were holding on to it to go watch this movie, or like we're just waiting until that movie comes out. We go and watch it. We literally had to walk out in the middle of the movie. I couldn't. We could not stand. I'm
Really?
sorry for those who are a fan of the movie. I just did not. I didn't like it.
Those are my exact thoughts, Michael. Was excited to see it, and then meh. That is, I mean, I've never walked out of a movie.
Me neither.
Well, when I was little, I did. But I was too scared. It was like 1991. It was when Beauty and the Beast came out. I went with my cousin to see Adam's Family because she wanted to see that, but I was too scared. So we walked out of the movie and went into Beauty and the Beast.
I was gonna say, was it Pinocchio that you're watching?
No, I would not go. You know what? I actually went to watch a play in Puerto Rico of Pinocchio because my cousin also wanted to go watch it. I hated every second of it, especially because Pinocchio went around like the crowd saying hi to everybody. I was like, no, don't say hi. But yeah, I had to share that. Like you can see, yeah, I did. Joan Cruz again is a really good movie, so I still want to watch Cruella, which I haven't seen yet. And then there's another movie I wanted to watch. Oh my gosh, I forget. But there's that. But oh, hey Clarissa, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. So let's get on with the news. So on Monday, as usual, Monday, it's a big day for releases, or at least previews of releases coming out. Oh my gosh, coming to Shop Disney. So this Monday was not the exception. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So we got a heads up of some mystery key pins that are coming out in September. Oh, did I share the wrong? Yep, wrong screen. Wrong screen. Close your eyes, people. All right, hold on. I had to. I have to. Is it this one? Let me see. If it's not this one, I'm going to change it.
Or said Cruella was surprisingly good.
Oh, this is the.
It was a good movie. I knew it was going to be a good movie.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, that Cruella was really good. So I'm excited to check it out. Alrighty. So this is what I originally wanted to show you guys. So this pin set is coming out on September the 6th. So we got a bit of a heads up, like a month before. So as we have mentioned before, Disney has been coming out with a lot of mystery key pins, or just really key pins. It's not something that I'm collecting, as you guys might know, because to me, they're just tiny for what they are. We don't have a price on this, but I'm assuming they're probably going to be between $10 to $13. These are going to be mystery keys. And then these are themed to Nightmare Before Christmas. So it looks like there are 6 keys that you could possibly get. One of them is going to be a mystery key. And again, these are coming out on September the 6th. Nadia says those keys are so pretty. I think that the coloring, it's very cool. I like the coloring on it, but I don't collect Nightmare Before Christmas, so I don't see myself getting these. But what do you think about these, Christian?
Yeah, they're very cute. I do like the contrast of the colors, especially. I know it's going to be considered that it is Nightmare Before Christmas, but I do like the fact that it has the black background, or at least more black of the basic color of it. And then you have all these neon colors or lighter colors that just makes it really pop. But they did a very nice job with the details of every single key. My favorite has to be Oogie Boogie. It's very, very cool looking one.
I agree. I think these are all really nice. And hey, Connie, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, I think it's a really neat concept. I wonder if they're going to come out with more mystery key pins for certain movies, because I believe this is the first one they came out that is just for a movie. I want to say they did have the Marvel ones recently, but Marvel, it can be all kinds of different movies. But it's a cool set, just really not for me because of what we talked about. They're kind of small for the price, and I am going to pass on these. But there's another thing that we were basically hinted about or told about, and it is the Alice in Wonderland 70th anniversary special edition collectible key and key pin. We had seen a preview of what the key was going to look like, but now we have an official release date, and this is coming out on the 16th, so 2 weeks from tomorrow. These are really cute, but I don't know. I don't see myself getting these, only because I am not an Alice collector. but I have to agree that the design is actually really pretty. What do you think about this, Christian? And do you see yourself getting these?
No, I'm not gonna get it. I'm really being controlling on what I spend on, and especially the fact on the keys, because I honestly don't want to collect all the keys. I feel like that's something I need to come into acceptance in the beginning, because I know there those who have started collecting the keys from the beginning, they went a little overboard, just like how we went with Pop. So I'm just gonna be very selective. It is a very cute key. I do like the design and details that they put into it. It does give me Alice in Wonderland vibes, so I do appreciate that. But not going to do it.
Yeah, like I mean, I think that if I wouldn't have made that same decision as you, that I'm going to be a little more limiting of the things that I collect, I would have probably gone for this because this is one of the prettiest designs they've come out with in a long time. I think that the key design is really pretty. Like if I was to get them separately, I think if anything, I might have gotten just a regular key and not the key pin, just because again, they did a really good job. And hey, Ian, good morning. And my chat kind of froze on the side, but I can see it on my phone. So Lauren says, I'll get the key for sure. And Michael says, hashtag very selective. And it's true. I feel like I don't know if you guys agree, but this is what happens when you're a collector. You end up getting so many different things that it gets to a point where you have to be selective, otherwise you're going to be broke. um,
Sure.
so that's kind of where I think Christian and I are, where I'm like, all right, I need to be really selective with what I collect, especially since now I'm collecting more Harry Potter items as well. So I'm kind of coming back at some of the Disney things that I don't necessarily love. So that's that. So that's another preview that we got. And then talking about another preview for things that are coming out. Let me stop sharing my screen. Hello. And that fixed my chat on the side. So on Thursday, so there was not so much going on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I think like later on in the week, we got more previews of things coming out and more things were released. So on Thursday, let me go ahead and share my screen. We were advised that there's actually a pin set coming out tomorrow. This is another one of these D23 exclusive pin sets. Let me see if I can share my screen. All right, perfect. There it is. I'm getting all these pop-ups on my computer. Here we go. So this pin set is really nice. It's going to celebrate the characters of the most magical kingdom. And I like the packaging. It's kind of retro. It also kind of gives me Epcot vibes. But I think it's really cute. This is another one, again, D23 Gold member exclusive pins. This is a little close-up of what they're actually going to look. You have Mickey. Then you have all these other characters, which is, I'm a fake fan, so I'm glad they have them listed here. So it's going to be Peg Leg, Parrot from the Pirates of the Caribbean, Bubbles from Country Bear Jamboree, the Sea Serpent from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the Red Demon from Toad's Wild Ride, and Maestro Mickey from Mickey Mouse Review. These are going to be limited edition of 2,500, available exclusively to D23 Gold members at Shop Disney tomorrow.
A little bit of different touches that they're getting from Walt Disney. I will say that Mickey Mouse, or Maestro Mickey Mouse, has Belle's eyes from the other pin that you showed us. It's like very open.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm actually going to show in a little bit too. We got a preview of what the new Treasures from the Vault's going to look like, and it kind of has the same eyes.
Yeah, it just looks very very excited. I don't know why.
Very open, very awake.
Like, I feel like it looks like he did something that he was not supposed to do, and just looking to the side, like, did I do that?
Oh my god, it reminded me of Shaggy's song, It Wasn't Me.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't me.
They recycle eyes, Laura says. So I mean, these are cute. I mean, I am a D23 member, but I don't see myself getting this just because it's kind of on the pricier side, and I don't really collect any of these characters. So I am going to pass on this one. But then also on Thursday, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we're back. So this other pin that we got on Thursday is actually released through Box Lunch. So let me see if is this the right one? No, darn. Hold on.
You
All
really
right.
want to show that post.
I know. I do. I do want to talk about that, but not now. Because they show up looking exactly the same as I'm trying to share my screen. Okay, so we're back here. So this pin right here was released on Thursday. It's a really cute Beauty and the Beast pin. Travis says pass on the D23. Pins. Oh my god, I just saw this recycle. So anyway, these pins are really nice. The reason they look like this is because these tend to be made out of recycled materials, like the pin and even the pin, the backer card. But I think this is really cool. I like the design they chose for this. It's just Belle with her dress, but then you see the silhouette of the castle in the back, and then Belle and Beast dancing couple. 990. I haven't ordered this one yet, but I'll definitely try to get this later on. Super cute. It's not terribly priced, 990, and I really like the design they chose for this. What do you think, Christian?
I do like it. It's really cool. I do like the fact that they do the recycling materials. But it's a very cute pin. I do like the little, like it gives you multiple, I guess, like iconic things that goes on with it. You see, like you said, Belle's silhouette, and you have them both in the picture, and then you have the castle right behind them. I love the colors with it. It's very cool.
I agree. I think that this is so nice. Even Connie says, I got that one. So pretty. Yes, it is very pretty. So I'll definitely have to add this to my next box lunch purchase because I feel like I buy from box lunch all the time.
I wanted
Uh,
to do one like with Cinderella and like have like the moment where Cinderella's like running down the stairs as a silhouette because it kind of gives me that
yeah.
vibe on the Belle one.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And so I'm definitely gonna have to get that one for my next box lunch purchase. There's a couple of things from box lunch that I'm kind of eyeing also from Hot Topic. So we'll see.
Ooh.
Lauren says, I don't like it as much as the Tiana and Naveen one, though. Yeah, they've been coming out with a lot of really pretty ones. And that one was really pretty too. So now I finally move on to that.
Post.
Yeah, so that post that keeps on popping up by mistake, but this was actually also announced on Thursday. It's funny because I first heard about this because Tats, thank you so much, Tats, sent me a message on Instagram, and he just sent me the link, and I'm like, what? And then I went to like Instagram, and he was like all over Instagram. I was like, oh my goodness. So, okay, where do I even start? So as you can see, Funko is coming out with all of these like really cool Harry Potter themed Funko Pops. They look like, are they Funko? Like are these called like Pop Towns, Christian?
I thought it was gonna be Pop Towns, and apparently it isn't. So I'm not too quite sure what they're kind of doing. These are called deluxes, which tends to
Ooh.
be like more descriptive and tends to be around like about 6 inches. It comes like in a squarish form box, so it's very different. I don't know why they're doing that.
Yeah, you know what? I should have read more. It does say on Funko's original post, Pop Deluxe figures. um, these are so cool. So the first one just became available for pre-order on Thursday, which is Green Gods with the Goblin there, 24.99. The actual release date for that one is going to be October 31st. I already pre-order mine just in case. But as you can see, we're kind of teased with 4 more that are coming out. And then based on the silhouettes that we have here, I mean, at the bottom, we can totally see this is Hagrid. So, word is that the Hagrid one is going to be the Leaky Cauldron. Then we have the Owl Emporium right here. And based on the silhouette, Christian and I kind of think that it's going to be Ron. And then over here, this one should be the Quality Quidditch Supply Store. And we think this will probably be maybe Harry. And then this one right here is going to be Flourish and Blots. And then we're still trying to decide whether that one is going to be Hermione or Ginny. I know that Ginny, there's I don't know if it's a pop or maybe like an artwork for a pop that someone would want to have made, but I saw it when I was kind of researching this on Google. There's an image of Ginny holding a cauldron, and her little outfit kind of looks like this. She has like either a dress or like a little cloak, I forgot, and then she was holding her cauldron. So I don't know if this is actually Genie or because this looks more like a purse than a cauldron, I think. So I don't know if it's Genie or if it's Hermione. What do you think about this, Christian? What are your guesses? What do you think?
So I do want to go ahead and think that it is going to be, Ron, Hermione, and Harry, because that's normally what they have. But like you said, I do see that, you do see the genie holding the cauldron, and if you really look close on it, right on top of like the cauldron, it has like a squarish form, like it looks like a book in it. It's like Riddler's book. So yeah, his
Mm.
diary. So it might be that. But just it doesn't make sense why they would do Harry, Ron, and then Genie. It's very random. My other guesses would be other supporting characters. So instead of Harry and Ron, on the other two, it could be other characters that we may not know. The bottom
Mm.
one, it could be Professor Lockhart in front of the store where he was signing the books.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait it out, I guess, unless more leaks come out and stuff like that. But it's hard to
Ooh,
decipher who they
wrong
are.
screen. Caught me by surprise. But this is one right here. This is why is this the one that I want to show you? Yeah, so this is why I thought he was Genie. I saw this artwork and it kind of looks like the silhouette that we see on the Flourish and Bloods pop. So Genie is like holding like a cauldron and she has something on top of it. I can't quite see what
It's
it
a book.
is.
It's
It's a book.
Riddler's Diary.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I am a little blind. So based on this, like the silhouette, her little cape or whatever cloak that she's got on, and the little shoes and her hair like that, that's what I thought that it could be Genie when I saw that.
It most likely is, because if you look at as well the sides of the hair, she has like these little bow ties on it, and Jeannie's hair as well tends to be like very sleek on
Hmm.
the pops, and it kind of has this like pokey edges at the end, so it looks like that. Hermione tends to be more rounded.
Yeah. So let me go back to the. Oh, I keep on clicking the wrong button. Hello. So let me see here. Is it this one? Okay. So this is the one that we just saw. So I'm going to stop sharing this one so I can show you the regular one. And I keep on clicking instead of share, I click stop. All right. So going back to this one. So this is what we were talking about. Um, so I don't know. That's why I'm thinking this could be Genie just based on that one alone. But we'll see. Are you muted, Christian?
Yes, I'm sorry, I was coughing.
Oh, okay. I was like, can't tell. I don't know if Christian was trying to talk and I can't hear him anymore. But Caitlin says, not gonna lie, when I first saw that, I thought it was Ben Franklin. Oh my gosh. It's funny. It's true. Because that does look like a piece of like the White House or whatnot. And
Hmm.
then Franklin. It could be. That's too funny. Tat says 6-inch Hagrid, maybe.
But yeah, for the one on the right bottom one.
Mhm. Yeah, so I'm excited. Christian, do you know when we're going to hear about these coming out? Are these going to be only at Target, all of them? I mean, based on the poster that we have here, the little promo, it seems like all of these are going to be through Target, right?
I think they will be all released to Target, mostly because I don't know why they're releasing one by one. So I'm guessing it's just gonna be like that. It's just gonna be their exclusive that they're just gonna do one at a time. So I'm not so quite sure. Possibly when we get closer to the date of when the one that is up for pre-order, this one that we're looking at, the Green Gots, once it goes up or gets close to its release date, that the other one would be shown. But I think it's only being Target, because usually if it's going to be an exclusive, while the other ones are just going to be commons like sold anywhere, or other exclusives, they will all be released at once. So the fact that the first
Mm.
one itself, the one that's being seen, is an exclusive itself, and tells me that the rest of them are just going to come out one by one from Target.
I see. I am I'm pretty excited about this. I think that these are gonna look so cool once they're all displayed together.
Yes, I agree.
So I'm pretty excited about this. I really want to see the other ones because, to be honest, the goblins kind of creepy looking. So I'm excited to see the other ones, especially the Owl Emporium. I This is so cute. I mean, actually, honestly, all of them. I want to see all of them. I'm really excited for this. And I mean, $24.99. Do you think that's like a fair price? Do you think that's average? Do you think that's overpriced?
No, that's average. That's a really good price. Usually the 10 inches are tend to be about 29.99. or even more depending on where you get it from. Especially Target, they do sell it for like $30. So for a deluxe, it has a lot of details in it. It's not an average pop. It's a little bit pricey, I get it, but it's gonna be bigger than a normal pop because, as you can see, the normal pop is 4 inches, and it's like the little small characters, and then you have the background, which is as well as great because I think that these background, like the backgrounds of the like the sculptures and everything, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be flat. So for any reasons why in the future they come out with more like towns, actual towns, not deluxes, you can put these in the very back against the shelf, so it's gonna be flat, and then you have the other ones. So it's gonna save up a little bit more room on having like instead of having all these towns that are 3D-ish.
Ah, I like that explanation. Okay, cool. I like that. I'm really excited for this because I don't have many Harry Potter Funko Pops. I have some. So and I love like the towns, and that's why like when it comes to like the Lego sets, like I'm really into trying to get Diagon Alley at some point because I love having like little towns like that and the buildings and stuff. So I think this one is gonna look so cool. Do you think that we'll get like another update maybe this week as far as when these other pops are coming out or they're going to be available for pre-order?
No, I think it's going to be quiet for quite some time. Possibly, I'll say a few more weeks, possibly until they start talking about it again. Maybe I'm wrong, but from what I see normally, when they do like something secret like this, they really kind of like announce it, but don't really go into details in it until like more later time when people are asking about it.
Okay. Now, Connie was saying maybe they all fit together. Do you think they would come up with a design where you can all make them kind of like link together or?
I think eventually, I don't think this would. I feel like this one will have uh like a flat background, like I said, like you can put it against the wall, and when it does that, it's gonna be more the front of it sculptured out, so kind of like almost a diorama. Like it's not so much a town, and it's not so much connecting. If it were to have connected, I feel like it would have been just the characters, not the the sculptures, like the towns of itself. Not only that,
Mm.
there's no connection pieces. I don't see anything that looks like it will connect.
Okay. Either way, I'm super excited about this because these are my kind of pops with like, the
Yeah.
towns or like the,
But
the buildings and whatnot.
either way, like what Connie's like saying, like you can just put them side by side together, and it's just
Yeah.
gonna look just as cool. I am very very excited for that.
Yeah, me too. So we'll see. I'm excited to see what else when they're gonna give us some more updates on this. Now, Thursday. Thursday was a pretty stressful day for D23 members. So we have talked about this before. Let me go ahead and change. Actually, I don't think I have anything for this right now. Let me see. Well, I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. So we talked about the Destination D event that is going to happen in November. It's going to be November 19th through the 21st. So it's the first in-person event that we get in a long time because of COVID and whatnot. So, which is one of the reasons why I feel like D23 has been offering exclusive D23 Gold members merchandise to shop Disney. You should kind of make people feel like it's still worth paying for the membership, right? So we're finally going to get this event November 19th to the 21st. It's going to be in Orlando. And the tickets went on sale on Thursday. Now, that was very stressful. So the tickets went on sale at 1 p.m. Let me see if I can pull up D23's website real quick. I believe the whole thing sold out in like 20 minutes. And these tickets were not cheap because they had announced that the event was happening, but we had no idea how much the tickets were going to be. So once everything went live, let me go ahead and see if I can share this real quick. That's when we were able to see how much the tickets were. And yeah, it's crazy. So let me try to see if I can share my screen real quick. I feel like my phone took forever to like load. I feel like at work I don't have a whole lot of reception. So I went live at 1. It wasn't until like 1:15 that I was able to get in to get my tickets. Luckily, we were able to get tickets. The tickets were $250 for the general seating, and there's a preferred seating that was, I think it was $350. Travis, correct me if I'm wrong. Travis and I were like talking at the same time, like, "Oh my gosh, did you get in? Oh my gosh, did you get in?" So let me see. I have here's the screen real quick. So yeah, this event is completely sold out, as it says here, but I'm telling you, sold out in like 20 minutes. When I got in, it was 1:15, and all the preferred seating tickets were sold out, and those were 350 a piece. And I'm trying to show you real quick what it's going to look like as far as the seating goes. I mean, I don't need to be sitting like close to the stage or anything, so it's fine. So this is what it looks like. So there's going to be a stage here where they're going to have like a panelist talking about different, Disney news or updates and things like that. So these seats were 350. These were 250. Crazy stressful. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to actually get the tickets because he was loading so slow on my phone. And I can't believe this sold out in 20 minutes. I mean, these tickets were not cheap. And even if you had a gold membership, like a family gold membership, which is now a dual plan where you pay I forget how much it is right now for the year, but it's for you and like your family. You have to pay per person to go to the event. So it was $250 for me, $250 for Dirk. So $500 for these tickets, plus there's like a $7 servicing fee or whatnot. So it was like 500 and some change. And I cannot believe this sold out in 20 minutes. What do you think about that, Christian?
I mean, I didn't even have a chance. I'm not a D23 member, but that's crazy. That's very crazy.
Do you think that 250 seems like a reasonable price for this? And do you think that it's surprising that it sold out in 20 minutes, or do you think that it was to be expected, being that we haven't had a D23 event in so long?
Yeah, I don't think that it was not a surprise. I don't think it's a surprise because I feel like a lot of people were very eager to go to something that wasn't a big event. So I'm not surprised that it sold out that quickly. And for the price point, I'm not too quite sure because I really don't know, like, have had past experiences so much with Disney. It does seem kind of a little bit pricier side, but that might be something that people are very willing to do for such an event.
Yeah, like these are some of the things that you're going to be able to get as, for attending the event. So it says all guests will receive access to the following D23 exclusive experiences, guaranteed seats at all panels and presentations. So we already have kind of like the seating arrangements right here. Destination D23 exclusive Mickey's of Glendale pop-up shop. So these Mickey's of Glendale pins, we've talked about them before. You can only get them in California. They are extremely limited, very hard to get. And because of that, they tend to go up in value a lot. So you're going to have access to be able to get some of these special pins, which to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to go, because I want to get my hands on these pins. There are people on different Disney pins, like Facebook groups, that are offering to pay people for their tickets for a chance to have access to the Mickey's of Glendale pins. Now, the way they're going to do that is they're going to use the RSP, or random selection process. So basically, you are going to be able to put in kind of like your dream sheet or dream list of the pins that you want, and then it goes into like a lottery, and then you get an email letting you know which pins you're going to be able to have access to buy. Kind of like when Funko does the lottery system, in a way where you kind of, because with the RSP you put in the pins that you want, and then eventually you'll be advised, they'll let you know whether you were able to get these, whether you have access to get these pins or not. So going back to what I was saying, people are offering others to pay for their ticket for a chance to have control over their RSP. So it's basically me telling you, all right, Christian, so I'll pay you $250 so you can go in for free to the event. However, I am going to have control over your RSP. So I'm going to have priority over the pins that I want, and anything else, it'll be yours. So people are doing that. So if people just wanted to go to the event and were not necessarily super into trying to get these pins, that's a good deal. But this is how crazy people go for these Mickey's of Glendale pins. So that's one of the things here for the event. Another thing that you're going to be able to have access to is an all-new exhibit from the Walt Disney Archives, special screening on Friday. This is a 3-day event. Disney Plus party on Sunday evening, and a specialty gift created exclusively for the event. So I'm hoping that the gift is like a nice pin set. But oh my goodness, have you seen that before, Christian, with like the Funko World, where there's like events that people offer to pay others to go to like get merchandise?
Not really. I mean, the only thing we tend to do is like ask people like who are going to certain locations where they may have exclusive pops to get them. Like, I know that the one in Washington and the one in Hollywood, the sensors that they have there, they tend to have more exclusives, especially the one in Hollywood. So if anybody who lives in that area and stuff like that, like people ask each other. The conventions that they had before, that's another thing that people would always like try to pay for, but never paying for someone to like go to an event. Like I never heard of that. Not that I'm saying that it's possibly never happened, but I have never heard or experienced that.
Yeah. Hey Ezra, good morning. Travis is saying, yeah, people do something similar at the Epcot events as well. That is true because I have seen that people who can go sponsor, that's what they call it, sponsor people who have a ticket and they give the sponsor the RSP so they can have access to the pins. I have a friend that used to do that. She would get sponsored by others so she could basically go to the event for free and then have access to all the activities that are like in person, but then the RSP would be technically managed by her sponsor. And then Travis says the screening for the one of the D23 Destination D was Moana, like a week before it came out. Oh, okay. So we might be able to see a Disney movie before it actually comes out. That is pretty cool. So I'm excited about this. I have no idea how it's going to be once we go there because it's going to be our very first D23 event. So I know that Travis and Stacy are going. So hopefully, Travis, we can just meet up and hang out. You can let us know like the ways because we've never done this before, but we're really excited. So this happened on Thursday. Again, super stressful. I know of people that really wanted to go and were not able to. I know that Jossam from Awesome Jossam, he wanted to go, but he felt like, oh, maybe once I get home from work, I can go ahead and buy the tickets. I mean, what are the odds it's going to sell out? Yeah, it sold out in 20 minutes. That was insane. And you know what? I feel like sometimes Disney fans, they don't really care how much the ticket's going to be. Like, if they really want to go, it'll sell out quick. It's one of those things where you're like, oh, well, if the ticket's going to be expensive, maybe I'll have all day to make up my mind. Nope. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Travis said, so stressful. I had many friends who didn't get tickets. Yes, like I pulled a little poll on Instagram asking who was able to get tickets or not, and that's how I started talking to Jocelyn because he wasn't able to get tickets. I know that Ryan was able to get tickets also, but what a stressful experience! I'm telling you, I was texting Dirk. He was at work too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can you try? Your phone is quicker than mine, but luckily I was able to get that. And apparently, I was cutting it real close. I got in at 1:15 and it sold out like 5 minutes later. So that is insane.
That's crazy.
Yes. So that happened on Thursday. So we dropped a pretty penny on Thursday on those tickets. And now there's a couple more things I want to talk about before I pass it on to Mr. Christian. So on Friday, we got a preview of the next Treasures from the Vault. This is actually coming out tomorrow. Let me see if I can share my screen. All right, here we go. So we have this Mickey with the funny looking eyes. So this one is kind of different because this one is going to be released through the Amazon Treasure Treasure Truck tomorrow at around 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. I haven't been getting any of these plushes just because I'm not really a plushie collector. It would have to be something that I really want for me to kind of want to get it. Not going to get it, but I think it's a cute design. I don't know about Mickey's eyes, but what do you think, Christian?
It's very kind of creepy with his eyes like that, but it does give me more of that retro vibe that they've been trying to go for. Not only that, it's crazy. It's 36 inches. It's a giant plush. Like, that's crazy.
That's funny. Laura's like zombie Mickey. Connie says he looks scary. Laura says Chucky Mickey.
You want to look at this for a second? This is where I found that where it originated from.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he had to look like that.
Yeah. So again, yeah, all of the Treasure Vault ones, they are based on old like plushies that they used to have back in the days.
Okay.
So that's basically what it is. But it is a very cool looking one in the sense of how where it originated from. but it does look creepy.
It does, but you know what? Now it makes more sense as to why it looks like that, because I feel like toys back in the day,
Yeah,
some of them looked a little scary.
it says that he was dressed in engineer's overalls and caps, was created especially for the opening of the Disneyland park and appeared with Walt Disney on the live television special Dateline in Disneyland, as well as in the publicity photos in the days leading up to the park's dedication.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. That's why they call them, I guess, treasures from the vault, because all of these plushes are
Mhm.
inspired by really part of Disney's history. Um, hey, good morning, Noelle. Thanks so much for joining us. But yeah, not for me, but it's kind of cool. And I missed this comment earlier. Travis says, talking about the D23 tickets, he said, almost made me feel like the Fairy Tales Penny Van when it sold out so fast. That wasn't like an hour. Uh, fast sellout for a penny van. Yeah, so the Fairy Tales penny van was the last in-person big penny van that they do in Epcot, and it was very stressful to get tickets. I had everybody in my office try to log on, because you go into a virtual queue, which I hate these virtual queues, and then you are assigned a number, and at some point you get to go in and check out. But that was very stressful to get Fairy Tale, so I totally know what you mean. Disney fans are crazy, and I'm one of them. So, so yeah, super crazy. But yeah, going back to this plushie, looking at that picture that you sent, that you showed us, Christian, then it makes a lot of sense. Lauren says it does look cute, but I've passed on all those plushies because of, well, room, no room. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another one of the reasons why I don't collect plushies, because they take a lot of room. I mean, how do you have yours displayed, Christian? What do you do with your plushies?
Well, on the majority of the plushies that I have, they're like in a not corner, but it's like a small area where they're all stacked on top of each other. I could just lay in it; it's fine. But the other ones that we got from last year's Amazon exclusives for the Mickey of the year, or I'm sorry, year of the year, it was Mickey Mouse that came in like boxes, which is the same as similar to what they're coming out with this year. And I kind of have them stacked over each other in a formation that just creates like a tower. So that's what I did with them. But had I known that they were coming out with like smaller version at the end of the year, I would have bought that pack, because it just takes up way too much room. I have moments of like thinking that I'm going to sell them or display them in another area, but it doesn't make sense because that's like the Disney room. So I'm willing to see if this year will they do the same thing for Treasures from the Vault. Will they come out with one pack that would have all of their releases and like mini plush forms?
Actually, that, to me, I think that sounds like a way better idea for collectors like yourself that kind of want them but are running kind of out of room. I mean, people that are die-hard plushie collectors that have been getting these month by month, they would most likely also get a miniature version of it, just because I mean, they are die-hard plushie collectors. But hopefully they do that, Christian, because I think that would be a really good idea for people like yourself, for example, that have been wanting it but don't really have the space for it. And then there's one more thing that was released on Friday. I feel like we talk about Artland all the time. I feel like Artland UK has been coming out with new pins pretty much every week. These pins that came out are definitely not for me. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, and you'll see why I'm saying that. So we had a Pinocchio pin with Figaro and Cleo and Figaro. I guess we'll start with what nightmares are made of. Pinocchio.
No, he's adorable.
Oh, well, you see, it's my mom's fault. um, so it looks like, excuse me, Pinocchio is still available only for the artist proof and pre-production or number pins. Honestly, when I typically get them, I do the artist proof. It's about a $5 difference between that one or the numbered pins. I think the design of the pin is really nice, because I feel like when Artland UK designs these pins, they are just beautiful design. They really resemble the movie. Not like when you, for example, get a pin from sometimes Disney or sometimes like Box Lunch or Hot Topic, and you're like, what on earth is this supposed to be? Where the artwork doesn't necessarily resemble what the original artwork look like. But I think with these pins, they did a really good job as far as the design. Not definitely not for me. Limited edition of 200, and they are 2.4 inches by 2.4 inches, so just under 3 inches. So it's a decent sized pin. What do you think about this, Christian? I know that you do like Pinocchio.
I love Pinocchio. That's like one of my favorite characters from my childhood. It was, I don't know what it is. I think I like the ones that are very in and like not or lie, because I tend to like Toy Story a lot too. So possibly I'm just like a big fan of like toys that come to life. But Pinocchio is just an awesome looking one right there. I want it, but again, I'm being very selective on the ones we get. So I'm not gonna get this. I have not gotten myself on Ireland pin. I have not pulled the trigger, but it's very nice, very detailed, like always. It's always very on point with colors and the way that they did it. I just love it.
I agree. I think Connie agrees with me. She's like, "Ugh, no." um, but Laura does like Pinocchio, so Laura is on your team, Christian. But I mean, all joking aside, I do think this pin is really pretty. And then the other one that came out was also from Pinocchio, so Cleo and Figaro. This one appears to have been a little more popular because the artist proof and pre-production pieces are already sold out. They only have numbered pieces, but I mean, they all look the same, which is as far as what the back of the pin is going to look like. Artist proof is going to say AP, pre-production is going to say PP, and it's just really up to the collector whether they want theirs to be a certain kind of pin, because the pin on the front is going to look the same anyway. So they have these available. This one is adorable, limited edition of 200. 2.5 inches by 2.3 inches. I love the details in the little in Cleo's fishbowl with like the little castle, the little seaweed there, or water plants or whatever. The little design of like the way the water waves are there. I think it's a really cute pin. And Figaro looks absolutely adorable. I don't collect these characters, so I didn't get it. But I mean, for a figure collector, I think Leah from Urban Leah, I think she collects Figaro. I know someone else that does too. Not for me, but it's a really pretty pin. What do you think about this one?
So it's very cute. I do like it. I actually see why people would get it. They make a lot of Pinocchio. I mean, Pinocchio is not one of the most well known, like not well known, but let me try to say that. Most created pin or created anything, because even with pops, like they just came out with more pops this year of it, but it's not always done so often. So you don't see a lot of Pinocchio, but when you do see the franchise, of course, Pinocchio is like the number one thing that you will see. So I think this pin, not only the fact that it's more based on the supportive characters, but it's very well nicely detailed. I do like the light fragments like inside the water. I just love the whole details that they did with it. Very descriptive. Just like what Lauren said, I like it, but I don't really want to like pull the trigger, but I kind of want them. I really do.
Yeah. Travis, I don't know if you're still here, but this pin looks like something that should have been at the Fairy Tales pin event. I know that during Fairy Tales, it was all about Disney animals, Disney pets, and they did have a Figaro pin. And I want to say it had a fishbowl like this, and he was like looking at Cleo. So this pin kind of reminds me of the fairy tale pin events. It's a really pretty pin, but again, I just don't collect it. But if I did, I would have totally gone for this because it's beautifully designed. Laura says, heading out, have a great life, everyone. Enjoy your Sunday. Oh, thanks, Laura. Have fun. We'll chat with you later. But yeah, super cute. I cannot wait to see what other pins Artland is going to come out with. These are the latest pins that they came out with. We saw these last week, the little mouse, I think from Bambi, I think, and then this one from Robin Hood. And then as you can see, as they come out, they have been selling out. It looks like they still have Belle and the castle available along with Elsa and Anna. Beast still sold out. It looks like Mulan and Vanessa, which is really Ursula's human form, those sold out, and we still have some of the gothic pins here. It looks like they're all sold out, set for Rapunzel and Snow White. So I am really excited to see what else they come out with. I had asked them on Instagram if they are thinking about coming out with some Harry Potter pins, but I guess they need like a specific license for that, and they don't have it. I think they do have some artwork, but not pins. But if they do come out with Harry Potter pins, oh my gosh, I would be all over that because we already know how they do with their pins. They do an amazing job with the Disney pins. So, oh my god.
That'll be very exciting. I probably would jump on that as well. I'm just waiting for Stitch pins, like more of that.
Oh yeah, they do. Remember that
We saw
they
some
have
of them,
some.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I want different ones. I would like to see more like the bigger versions and more detailed ones.
Oh, well, let's see. Let's see what else they
And
come
only
out
imagine
with.
Harry Potter. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I know. If that happened, I'll be like, okay, I have to get them.
I told Michael, we're like, we need to start focusing on what collections we're doing because we do love Marvel and we do love Disney, but it's like I'm obsessed with Harry Potter, and Harry Potter is just like as big as Marvel, at least with more of like
Yeah.
other collection pieces, not just what we collect, but like in portraits and in sculptures and so on and so forth. So I do want to collect a good amount of like stuff to have displayed properly. So I'm like, if I were to jump on that, I'm gonna have to let go some of the lines and start selling things out. But I gotta find a good balance. But I'm super excited. If they
Yeah.
were to do that, some pins, I'm definitely gonna get them.
Yeah, well, if I see it, I'll let you know. I mean, so far the only Harry Potter pins that I've seen that have come out lately are the ones from the Harry Potter shop from the fan club. So we'll see what else they come out with.
Super
But with
excited.
that said, I do see that you have some stuff for us, which,
Yes.
by the way, so this week, the FonCon begins, right? Is it a Wednesday?
I believe it's a Thursday for those who won the lottery. Maybe I'm wrong because usually they tend to be Thursdays and then Fridays gets released to the public.
I want to say it was the 4th. Let me see. The 4th is
They probably did
Wednesday.
change it.
Yeah, I want to say it was the 4th because I am excited for this. I we'll see.
Yeah,
There's
you're
a lot
right.
of stuff
So
that I want.
it's going to be the fourth. And then yeah, it'll be fourth. So that's different this time. So I think that yeah, it'll be the fourth, and then the fifth will be set for the public, and that's where they'll be releasing it. Which some places accidentally have released it. I think it was Amazon or was it Walmart? They released some of their pops a little too early.
Really?
Yep, accidentally.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, but it's not the ones that we care for, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I
None of
mean,
them we care
I
for.
think we're both trying to go for the Harry pop, right?
Correct. I'm going for the Harry, the wardrobe from Beauty and the Beast,
Yep, same.
and as well the I forgot his name, Kronk, from
The
Emperor's
Emperor's
New
New
Groove.
Groove.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, I
And
haven't
then
seen that movie, so I.
Michael's obsessed with. That's the only reason why I want to get it. If not, I
Okay.
don't really care for it. And then last but not least will be the Mickey from the Three Musketeers.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Is that like the third one being released,
The
right?
second one that we know. So the last one that we're missing would be Goofy, which I can only imagine it would be the next convention. It could be the New York convention, or I would doubt that they would do the LA con, which is a very small. They usually tend to release like about 3 or 4 pops. I don't think it's going to be that one, but it's possibly going to be the New York Comic Con.
Ooh, so let's see what else they come out with.
All right. So I don't have much, but we do have some things that were announced this week. So we do have this Spider-Man or Spider-Girl that was being talked about. The one picture on the left was something that was shown to kind of give it like a little bit of sneak peek of people talking, and a lot of people really did come with the of the assumptions of who it was because of the figure, the way it looks, the way that the costume is designed. That's something that a lot of people were looking at. So this was actually finally released this week. It is Spider Girl, and you have a possibility of getting a chase. So only exclusive to them. I believe it's about $12. And the one on the left is the one that you will most likely get. It's the common one. And then the one on the right, it's with the blue costume, and it's going to be the chase, and it tends to be 1 out of 6. So I believe it's still available on Pop in a Box, and they have like a $4 rate for their shipping, so it come out to possibly around like $16.
I think that's really cool. I had never seen a Spider Girl, So this is pretty cool, and I like that they have oh my goodness, a chase version of it that is blue, that is just completely different. You know what? That blue Spider Girl is giving me, oh my goodness, like Venom vibe for some reason. Which, by the way, side note, squirrel moment. When we went to the movies yesterday, they had a poster for the new Venom movie, and it said coming soon. Do we know when that's coming out?
Yeah, it's supposed to be, I believe, in November. Let me check it out real quickly. Um, oh, September actually, September 24th.
Oh
So
my
it's around there.
gosh.
I don't know why I thought it was November, but it's actually September. But I do know that I think the December one will be for Spider-Man, which I'm super excited. And they still haven't released not only a poster, but they haven't even released a trailer or anything for that. So everybody's kind of speculating why they are not coming out with anything.
Oh
So
my
hopefully
gosh.
soon.
I loved the Venom movie. So I am really looking forward to the new Venom. Also, slight note, squirrel moment. When we went to the movies yesterday, they were playing before, Jungle Cruise, the trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife, which this came out, I think, a couple weeks ago. That trailer is so cool. Have you seen it?
Yes, it's so cool. I cannot wait.
Me either. I think it comes out November, or I think the week of Thanksgiving or something like that.
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, but that was my squirrel moment. I have to share that. And I agree with Lauren. I really like the chase. I love that blue. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
I
different.
I ordered three. So actually it's $12.99 each one. I ordered three of them. I'm hoping to get the chase. I'm never really like lucky enough to get the chases when it comes to pop in a box. Not one of the pops that I've ordered has been a chase. And this was actually worth it. So I really hope I do get it because it is different color. It's not like a glow in the dark or anything like that. It's a different color. So I'm really hoping. The last time that I was really hoping to get one, it was called Agent Venom, and he is, I believe, the normal costume is black, but the chase version was white. It was like the opposites. So I really wanted to get that one. Was not lucky enough, but I need to get Spider Girl because Spider Man, the line itself, is one of my favorite, and I need to have it.
But I saw Noel's comment, Melly Mo is Venom. I love it. You know what? That would be a really cool costume for Halloween. Venom.
Venom Maleficent.
Oh my gosh, yes. Can you imagine they did a Venomized version of Maleficent? That
I
would
mean,
be
they could kind of
scary.
do it right now. Marvel like is owned by Disney, so they could always do like a mashup of the two.
That would be really scary, but cool.
And then next we have these Funko Pops that were released. The one that is from Target was up for pre-order, and then the one on the bottom left, it is a Funko exclusive. Of course, it has not been announced when it will be coming out. I believe Carl, the one with the flower, is going to be a common. And then the others on the right side are going to be common. So this is going to the Disney Pixar's show that they're coming out in later this fall. It's going to be on Disney Plus. So super excited for it. I did not order anything. I am believe everything else is up for pre-order as well on Entertainment Earth. Not so quite sure about Pop in a Box. I think as well they were up on Amazon, but very cool. I would like to at least get Russell because I don't have a Russell, even though it's not part of the same line. I do want a Russell to be part of the rest of the pops that I have because I don't want to go too crazy. But I don't think I'm going to buy any of them. What do you think about them?
I think that they are all super cute. I mean, I think Dog is my favorite character out of all the op characters. I don't even know which one is my favorite. I think Dog with like the headphones, the is adorable. Those are headphones, right?
Yes.
I think that's adorable. I really like that one, but I also like oh my gosh, Dog with his little oh my gosh, the little oh my goodness. The collar with the little medal. I think that's super. And they're all adorable. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they
I can't really pick a favorite. I mean, Lauren is like, yes, please, to all of them.
You need to
Connie
get the one with
says,
the squirrel because that's what we do here. Squirrel.
yeah, and then the squirrel is adorable. Oh my gosh. Now, so these are going to be just available at Target, all of them.
No, just the one with the puppies
Just the
around Doug.
okay, okay. So where would the squirrel one be?
That's anywhere you can get it from. Any Hot Topic, Box Lunch, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, anything that they will sell the pops. Those are just the common ones. The only exclusives that I'm aware of is Doug with the headphones and Doug with the puppies around him.
Oh, and when are these available?
They're up for pre-order right now. The last time I checked, Doug was available on Target, and then everything else was available from Entertainment Earth, and I believe like certain retail online. I'm not so quite sure where else you can get it from, but if it's not available where you normally typically get them, they should be up soon. But I think that anywhere you go look for them, they should be up already.
You know what? All joking aside, I do think I need that dog with the squirrel because, like you said, that is what we do here.
Yeah, I think you just at least need one of the stuff. So I think out of all the pops that Up or even Doug Days offer you, I think that you need to get the one with the squirrel.
I agree. Squirrel moment. Because honestly, that squirrel moment is really from Doug. So that is exactly where that squirrel moment came out of. So
And the one from Target is still up for pre-order. It is $24.99, and it's a deluxe, just like how we're looking at the Harry Potter one. So it's still up if you guys want to get it.
oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that for sure. And then the Target one, Harry Potter, Green Gods. Yep. I checked right before we started the stream and it was available. So yes, I'm excited for that. Oh my gosh, so many things that are coming out.
It's a lot. It's hard to keep up with, but it's just too many things.
Connie says that Amazon has them for pre-order also.
Okay, awesome. So the next thing that has not come out or not been announced really much, I don't even think that there was a pre-order because I have not seen it. Because trust me, I'll be all over it. If I missed out, I missed out. But this was just released that it's coming soon. Not a release date yet. It's coming soon. It is Rex from Toy Story. It's gonna be a box lunch exclusive only. I need to have this. It is one of the most funniest scenes. Is I believe part 2 where Rex is playing on the game, trying to be the Buzz Lightyear game that that has been made in this universe, where he's fighting against Zurg. So I literally need to get this. It is so cool, and it's funny, and it's so cute that they have the building blocks like underneath it, like the letter blocks has his name spelled out. So I think it's a beauty. What do you think?
I think it's adorable. You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember when Toy Story Land was just opening in Disney, that box lunch had all of these exclusive items? I believe they had the Army Green Man that was one of the box lunch pops.
Yeah,
It was exclusive to them, if I'm not mistaken. And then they had all these other pins that were released for the opening of Toy Story Land. So that is what this made me think of when I saw it's a box lunch exclusive. It made me think of how like box lunch had all of these exclusive items for the opening of Toy Story Land. I think it's adorable. I just don't collect Pixar, Toy Story. But other than that, I really like it because I love Rex. Rex is so cute. Hey, Danielle, Mickey's Girls, thanks so much for joining us. And yes, I mean, that Rex is adorable. If I was to get a character from Toy Story, he'll probably be Rex because he is just so cute.
he is. I don't even have a Rex. I believe they came out with a Rex before, but I don't have one, and I need to get this one at least. And I missed out as well on the Green Army Man that you were just talking about. So
yeah, that Green Army Man. So when it first got released, like people were going crazy over it. Like it kept on selling out, and then eventually it came back, and it was there for like the longest time, and that's when I grabbed one. But I think this is adorable. This is so cute. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get it just because I don't collect it. But if money was not an option, if I wasn't really watching what I'm getting these days, I would totally get it because he is adorable. It just like Connie said, was going to pass, but now I think I need him.
you do. Next is what's coming out, a 4-pack of all these pops. Honestly, I don't like this because they are all pops that have been released before, but they're just coming out with a 4-pack. So if you have not collected Nightmare Before Christmas pops, or just are missing a few, or these are the ones you're missing, I think it's a great opportunity to get them at one swipe. You can just get them all 4 in a 4-pack from Hot Topic, but they're all are commons or exclusives that have been previously come out before. So if you already have them, I don't see why you would need them. But for some reason in the pop world, people do like different packaging because not everybody opens their boxes, they tend to like keep them in them, the pops inside the boxes, and they like the different versions of them. I'm not that kind of person, especially the fact of how much I collect, so I'm not gonna get this. Either way, I do not collect so much on Night Before Christmas. But what do you think about that?
Yeah. Well, Christine, good morning, good afternoon. She got on. The first thing she wrote was like that emoji, and then she wrote, "Just got on. It's all Rex." That Rex, it is really cute. And Connie said, "Why not need it?" So
Exactly.
so this is what I think. I think that for someone that hasn't started a collection, like you said, Christian, this would be a great opportunity to get all four in one shot, and just to kind of start their collection. If I already had these pops, like you guys said, I would be like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna get it because I already have it. But for someone that had been waiting to get all of them, or that is just about to start a collection, or that just recently started and need these, then I think it would be a good idea. Danielle says, I wish I could love NBC. Um, they have so much great merch. Yes. I mean, they do have a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, like from pops to ornaments to pins to bags to anything you can think of. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of those movies or lines that has so much merch. I'm just not really into Nightmare Before Christmas. If anything, the only character that I would want is Zero, because Zero is
Yeah,
friggin' adorable.
love
Um,
Zero.
yeah. And Connie says that she only collects some Nightmare Before Christmas for my Halloween display. So yeah, not for me, but I think it will be great for someone that is looking to start a Nightmare Before Christmas collection that doesn't have any NBC pops yet. I think this would be a great way to start. But if you already had them, it's kind of like you guys said, like not needed.
Yeah, I think we have to really think hard on what we're collecting, and we do have quite a few pops of Night Before Christmas, but not gonna go do this one. Sorry, not sorry. So next one, that's another 4-pack that's not necessary unless you're really looking for it. It is going to be this Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and Doctor Strange 4-pack. It is the black lights. These black lights actually came out last year, all in Target, and this is also coming out in Target. It's not necessary. Again, a lot of people are very mixed on this. Some people do love it, some people do hate it, and it solely just represents on how much money the pop community, I mean the Funko Pop, would like to just get from people, because they already released these pops. And if you haven't gotten them before, again, it's a great opportunity, but they have been restocking the other versions by themselves often. So it's just them trying to go ahead and do another version of it. But there's nothing different about it. It's the same coloring, it's the same characters. So I know that not many people collect Marvel, but I don't know about this one. I'm not getting it, and I don't see the necessity of it. What do you think?
Hey, Christina. Good afternoon. Good morning. Thanks so much for stopping by. So now I remember when the black light pops came out, it was like a craze about it. Now, are these the exact same pop just in a 4-pack, or are these just like a variation of the pops that had already come out?
Yeah, this is the same ones from the 4-pack that came out last year.
So because now, but last year they were individual pops, right?
Correct.
So I remember it was like crazy because I think you guys did a video on it, right? And it went like really well, opening the black light pops.
Correct.
And then they had like t-shirts and all this crazy stuff. And it was just like madness when these came out, right?
Yes.
So I think that for someone like me, for example, I didn't get any. I don't see myself getting these either because I'm not necessarily a Marvel collector. I do like Marvel, but I don't collect Marvel merch. But for someone that like me that might have been like, you know what, last year I would have maybe gotten, I don't know, maybe Iron Man, for example. I think this is a good opportunity to then get all of them in one shot. Like Connie said, again, not needed unless late to the party. Exactly. So if you're late to the party like me and you kind of have been thinking about getting them or not, rather than buying them all four separately, you can just get the 4-pack. So I think that that is the only reason why I would think it's a good idea for people that are, like Connie said, late to the party, for them to get them all in one. Now, I'm assuming the 4-pack would be cheaper than getting all four of them separately, or would it be about the same?
I don't really know. They haven't really told a price point, and I really don't really purchase the 4-packs of any of them. Even Harry Potter has come out with them in Barnes and Nobles. I just really don't even look into it because I just find it very unnecessary.
I gotcha. I think that if anything, if you missed out the first time, this would be a good time to get it rather than chasing after all different pops and you have them all in one. So that's the only reason why I think it
It's
would be
good for
cool.
the people who want them, but I don't like I don't like it only for the fact that it's of the exclusivity. Like you got this pop and then they come out like and just imagine the pins that you got that were exclusive, like 1 out of 200 or whatever.
Mhm.
And then they decided to come out with a whole pack of all 4 or 5 of these exclusive ones. It's like it's not really exclusive anymore if you're just gonna keep on coming out with different versions of like it's a 1 pack, now it's a 4 pack, and it's the same exact artwork of it. It's nothing different.
But then the pops that were released last year, were they limited edition pops or
There's not really a limited edition unless it's like Funko exclusives and they really say it.
yeah.
They sometimes come out with even Hot Topic and they will like limit it, but it's not that it's limited. That is what's bothering. It's the fact that they're only exclusives, and we all like try to get on top of it, and we're always trying to get it. And then once like we finally get it, they then come out with another pack of it, like this one. So for those who are like were trying to get it for so long, each one by one, and then later on they come out with the 4 pack. It's like wow, like I literally wasted my time. Like right
Back to
now,
the face.
yeah, like literally right now, the latest craze is a Venom one that came with the T-shirt. Imagine next year they come out with all the Blacklight pops, including the Venom one that already came out, in a 4 or 5 pack, and it's like wow, I literally like invested and traded probably one of my prized possessions to
Mm.
get that pop, and now they're coming out with a 4 or 5 pack. I could have just waited. Like I know that's the game like you play when you're coming to collect. It's not always a guarantee that's what the value is going to be or how exclusive it's going to be, but it does kind of tarnish the fun of it because it's like, well, they're just going to keep coming out with the same mold or the same pops, just a different packaging. Then honestly, I just don't see the whole point of the craze of trying to get on top of it now when I can just get it later.
Now let me ask you this, because I know when you go on like the Funko app, which they use the PPG for the value and whatnot. So if you were to scan, let's say an individual pop from when these came out, or even that one Venom with like the shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and compare it value wise to the 4 pack, wouldn't that like OG pop be worth more than the one with from the box? As far as because I would hope that that's how it would go, that they would price higher the original release of these items than the 4 pack that you got later on, just because of everything that you said. Some people might have traded like some other, valuable other collectors for this. Wouldn't you think those would price higher than these? So like at the end of the day, as a collector, you would still kind of like hold on to the value of those OG pops, or do you think in the end they would all kind of value out the same?
It all depends on solely on the marketing of how people are buying and selling it. They like literally, I have seen the original and the actual exclusive. Let's just use this for an example. You see that special edition sticker, the silver one.
Mm-hmm.
Those tend to not be as valuable as the actual exclusive where it's coming from because the special edition sticker just means that it is overseas. So wherever they sold it in the UK or Canada, it's not the same stores they possibly have here. So this is exclusive in America for Target, and in other countries they might not have a Target, so they special edition sticker on it. So wherever they're sending it to, it's exclusive to their store and special edition only. But for us, Target is the primary place. Target is where you can only get. So that would tend to be a higher price. But if you look at the PPG, that's not always the case. I have even seen special edition stickers that were overseas that doesn't matter what store it came from, it actually has more value than the official release of where it came from, like Target. I don't know why. It just depending on who's buying them and how much money, because that's where it gets all the calculations from. So right now, if I were to sell a pop to myself, I can do that, or to somebody, a friend of mine, just to increase the value of my pop. I say, let's say I'm gonna sell this for $500 and I buy it back for myself for $500. It's registered into the system that pop was sold for $500. Then PPG will get that information and the value will go up because it knows that somebody has purchased that pop for that price. So
Wow.
yeah.
So that's kind of like a way to cheat the system.
In a way, and that's a lot of things that we tend to see. Something will just go up for no reason, and it will tend to go down. I don't know what the case is. Maybe the fact that more things of the same kind are selling for the actual price that people are selling it for, like let's say $30 instead of $500, and it will go back down, or possibly that whoever's running PPG notice that that might be like a discrepancy and like something is wrong with that, and then they probably take that out of their file of what will be considered as the average of what's selling for, because they know it's like a suspicious act. They know and they take it out. So I don't know how they exactly get it, but that price range doesn't always stick. But I'm just giving an example. If a lot of people were just to kept on buying a certain pop for a certain value, just because of the hype. That's why a lot of people try to get everything in the beginning to sell it right away, so that the value just keeps going up. That's what basically what it is. But it tends to go down, or with time, especially the older pops, they tend to go up in value. Again, it's just supply and demand. So if there's a lot of supplies, then there's no really high demand for them.
So I agree with Danielle. I didn't know how it worked until now. Wow. So question, inquisitive minds want to know. So where do people sell these pops? Okay, let me rephrase this. So PPG is basing their value on in the resale price of these pops. Do they look at eBay? Are these
eBay,
eBay?
eBay, Whatnot, Mercari, all these websites that you do on online selling.
Oh, I see. So if somebody wanted to inflate the price or the value, they could sell it on eBay to themselves?
Correct. And it has happened before.
Wow. That is pretty crazy. It's like a mafia.
Yeah, so it's just solely based on what is the average. So this could go up in value, or it could not, just depending on the people, on how they're buying it or reselling it.
Wow, that is pretty crazy. I learned something today.
And then this, I believe, is last but not least. We have talked about the Marvel Collector Course box last week. The one that just came out is for What If, the newest series that's coming out this month. But this is for the newest movie that is going to come out from Marvel Studios, Shang-Chi and the Legends of 10 Rings. So if you guys are not up on this game and really are interested in collecting these Marvel Collector Course box, this is the opportunity. The next one that's coming out soon would be for this movie. And there's no leak for it yet. It's just up for available now that the What If boxes have sent out. And if you are wanting to get the What If, I believe they will come back up. If they're not available right now, they will come back up, but usually they go up for $10 more. The boxes, a retail price is $29.99. So if it's going up again, it'll be $39.99. But don't fret. Like I said before, these boxes, at least previous ones, don't go crazy and thinking that you'll wait about a very long time. You want to get anything that's recent. They tend to go down in price for certain sales. Amazon, believe it or not, does have Funko sales that go on, that such as these boxes will go down to $10 to $15, sometimes even $20, just depending on what is going on. Yeah, and if it does have a t-shirt, it just gets a little bit tricky because different size shirts have different price points. Not all of them are always going to be at a sale price. Some of them are going to be full price, and some of them are just going to be like a very low, good price point. So it's kind of tricky. The best times to always get it's usually towards the end of the year, where they're trying to, I guess, get rid of their inventory for boxes like these that have been waiting there for a while. When we moved here to Orlando, we opened them little by little, but we came here with possibly like 6 boxes because we just kept on buying them, and they were like $10 each. So like I said, these boxes are good. If you don't want to wait, you can join the subscription. It's bi-monthly. Every other month, you will get a new box. You can skip it if you don't like the theme, or you can return it if you forgot. And they come with 5 pieces on average. And not only that, like I said before, if you don't want to join it, you always have the opportunity of buying the box itself later. You just have to be very patient to get the sale price.
I see. Connie is saying I bought a bunch when they had a $10 sale, and she was saying, like you said, wait a while, they will go on sale. Well, that's a really good tip. I didn't know. I don't have any of these like collector boxes like this. So that's pretty cool. And then Lauren is saying, can't wait for the Shang-Chi box. I'm so excited for that movie. Yeah, I don't even know who Shang-Chi is, but I mean, it seems like there's some nice hype around it. So it would be cool to check out. And Lauren says, I think it's a good value for the price, full price.
Yes, it is a good value. Like we showed you guys if you were here last week, I opened a box from the Year of the Shield, which was basically Captain America theme, and it had 2 pops and a t-shirt and a pin and a decal sticker, all for $30. So if you think really think about it, pops tend to be on retail price on average for $10 each. So I got 2 pops and I got a t-shirt with that. T-shirts could run from $10 to $15, depending on how cool it is, like depending on whatever you're getting it from. So that alone, I think it meet the at least the bare minimum of what the value was. But going on with the pin and the decal sticker and the fact that they're exclusive, I feel like it was more. It's probably, to me, it's like almost like a $35 to $40 value box. So it's for $30. I think it's pretty good.
That is pretty cool. Like I'll have to see. I don't know. I don't think they've come out with anything that kind of like captures my attention or my interest, but maybe I'll keep an eye on that and see if there's anything that comes out that I might actually want. And Kaylin says patience saves you money.
Yes, it does, but I don't have patience. And this movie, if anybody is wondering, it is coming out in theaters on September 3rd. So keep your eye on that. I'm super excited for this. The one I'm really is looking forward to seeing is Awkwafina, which is the voice of Sisu from Raya. I cannot wait. I love her. She's also in the movie on Crazy Rich Asians. So
I saw that movie.
I am obsessed with her, and I'm obsessed with that movie. So I can't wait for this movie.
Now, is he going to be the main actor? The guy from Crazy Rich Asians, like the
No, not him. Awkwafina will be the girl, the friend, the comedian girl.
For Shang-Chi.
She's in the movie. The actual leading actor is some guy. I'm not really quite too familiar with it because his name is Simu, or Simu. The one that you're thinking of, he's not in this movie, but he actually is coming out with a newest movie that's called, or already came out, sorry, Snake Eyes, which is
yes, okay, that's what we saw. We saw a poster, and it says, I'm gonna say his name is Henry Golding, and I was like, that's the guy from Crazy Rich Asians, but I didn't know if it was this movie or what it was. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So super excited for that. But that is all that I have for today.
So I actually wanted to share something real quick. I don't know if you guys follow Lounge Flight Addict, but she has a bunch of previews of bags that are coming out. Did you see this one, Christian?
Yes, I have.
That is adorable. So it's going to be available through Modern Pinup, and it's available right now for pre-order. Oh my gosh, I love Maleficent, but I think if I do get my Lounge Flight bag, it's going to be the Beast bag. I mean, what do you think about this one?
It's a very cool one. I do not collect these like Maleficent or all these villains, but it's a very cool, awesome bag, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. But there's another one that that's why I was sharing our page. This is so cool.
Yes, it is. Oh my God, Rescue. I believe that it has to be Rescue, right? It's Marvel. Yeah, Stark Industry. That is what's her name? Oh, it's right there. It's in the description. Pepper. Yeah, Pepper Potts, Iron Man's wife.
This is such a cool bag, and it's available now for pre-order through Grotto Treasures, from what Loungefly Addict is saying here, and then you can use a little code here to save some money. But I love that this lights up.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I think that is so cool. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to share. That is so cool. But then the other thing that I wanted to share real quick is, so I recently opened some hello. Click the wrong button. But let me see here. I recently opened some Harry Potter mystery wands, and I got these through Walmart. These are still available. So if you guys are interested, these are part of the series 5. Let me see here. Which are the Patronus. Oh my goodness, come on, the Patronus series. So let me show here. So these ones are so cool. I mean, they are 12-inch ones, and they come with the stands, as you can see here. And they are so cool. Like I said, let me see here. It's going to show a better picture, but anyway, these are just $13.88. So I figure I'll let you guys know that they are available. It's still through Walmart's website.
Those are really cool. I'm just afraid to get too many because I was fortunate enough to get the other series, and we only got 2, and they were different. So I was like, if I keep on collecting them, because they're not that they're bad in price, they're really good in price. But when you get a lot of them and trying to get ones you want, it does go up in price. Like you start to just think about it.
Like, I'm gonna show you one. I'm just kind of scrubbing the one to show you. That's why. All right, so this is one of the ones that I got. So I mean, they're cool ones. They are just regular size. I mean, these are a little smaller than the regular ones. I mean, than some of them, because I feel that the elder one is a lot bigger than this. So it's a 12-inch wand. Let me see if I can. Hello. So that's the one right there. So I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty detailed, and $13.88. Can't really complain. And it comes with this little stand, and it has the name in the front, and that's Dumbledore's Patronus, the Phoenix, or Fox, if you want to think about it that way. And this is Expecto Patronum on the base. And these are made by the Noble Collection. With the Noble Collection makes a lot of Harry Potter licensed merchandise, and it's always really popular merchandise, really well made. And these are so cool. I mean, $12.99, and they make for a really nice display. So I figured I'd let you guys know it's still available on their website, and it's available at the local stores. So, what is it? That made me say, well, the one or the yeah. So
sad news though. When I went to Universal, I know that you were there with me when we bought the 2021 that came out last year, and we were gonna go back to get the 2021 of this year's. Like I was like.
Sold out.
I keep forgetting. So I was like, we were there with our friends. We're like, you know what? Let me go get it now. Sold out.
But was it 2020 sold out last year too, and all of a sudden it came back?
Not that I'm aware of. I think they had so much stock because of the pandemic, so they didn't get to really sell out. So they had leftover this year, because when we went, it was still like in April, and they were still controlling of how many people were allowed to come in. So now that it's like opened completely, I feel like people were on top of it and got it all out. They told me to go check the resorts and stuff like that, but I just haven't been able to, and I don't know.
But those limited edition ones for the year, they're kind of pricey, or they're like what, $75, something like that?
I think so. But I really liked the 2021, and it was so cool. But I was like, let me get the 2020 version before it sells out, and then I'll come back for the 2021, and it's sold out. So
are those interactive?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe they were. Yeah, they were interactive. Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty, but it's just that, like, I don't know. I didn't pull the trigger on it because I feel like they were kind of pricey. I mean, they are the limited edition ones, but I don't know. I was thinking, well, if anything, maybe at some point I can get them, but I guess I won't be getting 2020 or 2021.
Yeah.
Because they're sold out. But
I have to see. If not, I'm gonna have to buy it online. But online, they're like selling it for way overpriced. And
have you checked their website? Is Universal selling it on their website or no?
I didn't see. And even that's another thing. That day was just horrible. You know the pin? I think you have it. It is I forgot the name of it. It's the little one that you turn the turning.
Oh, Slughorn's Hourglass.
Yes, I was gonna get it, and it's sold out as well, even online. So I'm very. It was not my day. It was not my day.
You can check because you there with me when I picked that one up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they check the hotels too, because the hotel they also carry pins, and you can check different stores throughout the park. Sometimes depending on the store you go to, they might still have some of the older pins there. But that's what happened to me with the Quibbler. Like I wanted the Quibbler pin and I waited forever to get it, and the Honeydukes pin, and they stopped selling it at the parks, but I was able to get it at the New York store. But check, like I said, the hotel, like little souvenir stores, they might have them.
Yeah,
like if you recently sold out, you might want to check one of the hotels.
I need to find out. They didn't say recent, but the lady that we were talking to said she saw the wand. I think it was like a week or two before we went there. So yeah. I have to check. I need it.
Well, when we go back to Universal in the last week in September, I'll check for you. Well, we'll meet up anyway.
Yes, we will.
Trip announcement. Trip announcement.
I
Well,
just
we're not
realized
gonna.
we did this in a public, right?
Yeah, so we're planning on going to Universal Studios the last week in September. And we're trying to make it to Magic Kingdom on October the 1st, which is a Saturday for the 50th anniversary. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I just saw Danielle's comment. Lunchplay has so many bags that light up or glow for this month's pre-order. That is pretty cool. I remember that they had like the night before Christmas, like glow in the dark bag too, with
Mhm.
like just a zero on it.
That one, the Mickey Mouse pumpkin, the crossbody bag that glows in the
Oh
dark.
yeah, that too.
It's just a lot. It's so
Yeah.
many. But I'm not jumping. I'm not gonna jump the trigger. Like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna pull the trigger. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna do it because I honestly love Launchfly. I just have to be more selective on every single thing that I collect, just so that I can get a decent amount of what I do find very very cool and what brings me joy. Not going to do that whole hype like, oh my god, it's coming out. I need to get it. No. Mm-mm.
I know. Like I'm
You
actually just
inspired me.
huh? I
You
what?
inspired me.
Oh, I'm actually checking Lego's website real quick just to see if there's anything else. Do you know of anything new coming out?
Not that I'm aware of. I know that they're trying to push the Marvel. Oh my god, Mario and Luigi, new like Lego bricks, or they're called, or something,
Yeah, I
because
feel like
they
that's
have
what I
like,
can see here.
yeah, they have like their eyes, they blink and stuff like that, and I don't know what else.
Ah,
It's more interactive. It's like a game that you tend to play with it than it being displayed.
that's cool. So let me see. I know that September 1st, I believe that's when the Harry Potter Advent Calendar is going to come out through Lego's website. So
I
we'll see. I'm
have to get
excited.
it.
I'm excited to see all these Advent calendars when
Yeah.
they come out.
I have last year's. I need to get the first one that came out, and then this one's coming out. They don't have all three of them.
The only thing is that I don't know what I would do to display it.
I have it displayed. Like I will show you later, but
Your Lego Advent Calendar display?
yeah, I have them like displayed as like in a corner on my shelf to make it look like one piece. So because it goes all together. Like once you build all the Lego advent calendars, because it's from one theme, they all kind of cohesively go together.
So Kaylin says Lego Marvel Advent Calendar has been announced for this year, first one ever. Is it on their website? I'm actually on their website right now. Let me see, Marvel. But the thing about it is that I got because it's just a bunch of like loose pieces. So I didn't know if like do you display it with the box?
No, I do not. I have the box. I believe I put it away, unless Michael threw it away. But I have
Oh,
put it away, and I just have the pieces out. I'm trying to find the
the Advent Calendar.
the picture.
Oh,
I have it displayed so I can show you.
so if you guys see me staring into space, I'm just I'm trying to see if I can find it, like a picture of this Marvel Advent Calendar by Lego. Oh, let me see. I think top stories. What? Let me see what this is. I didn't know this. It's taken a while to load, of course. Oh wow, this was like literally just announced yesterday.
I missed it
So
though. I didn't even see that.
let me see. She says, I don't know. I saw a Lego YouTuber talk about it. Okay, so a breaking news. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me see if I can share this. That's pretty cool. Um, so we're gonna all read it together because I didn't know about this. Let's see. I think my thing is taking a while to load. All
Oh,
right.
that's cute.
So let's see what this article says here. Um, okay, this was literally posted yesterday at 31st. That is pretty cool. So you see how the box kind of goes with everything. You kind of have to keep the box for others to play because otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these loose pieces. Um, so it says it's never too early to start prepping for the latter months of the year. Lego is getting a head start on it with the latest release, the Avengers Advent Calendar. The latest set comes with 298 pieces spread across 24 different label boxes. Let me see if we have. Okay, so these are all the pieces it comes with. It just says will be available soon. But it doesn't.
Looks cool. I'm not too quite sure I would do it. think I will stick with the Harry Potter, especially the fact that Harry Potter to me screams out more Christmas.
Yeah, I always think about the Yule Ball. So,
Mhm.
I mean, this is cool. I guess we don't really have a release date. Let me see. These are just pictures of that. Okay, so these are more pictures. Let me see here.
Yeah, Tad says to me that they're like having the Christmas villages and all that Lego sets on Entertainment Earth for $80.
Oh wow! So this is what the box is gonna look like. That's kind of cool. Huh. I mean, I can't imagine these can be too expensive, right? Because these just looks like a bunch of like mystery like Legos, like bags put together, right?
Yeah, I don't remember the price, how much it was, but shouldn't be that much. Ooh, they have a Frozen Lego set. Oh, he's sending all of them.
Oh, what?
Look.
All right, let me put you full screen. Ah. Oh, hello. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's coming out in August.
That's $200.
That is expensive.
That is very expensive.
But it must be big, right? Well, now
I
is
think it's like the
entertainment.
size of the Cinderella castle. Honestly, Sleeping Beauty castle. Sorry, the Sleeping
Oh,
Beauty.
that's what I was gonna say. Are they gonna be like full size like that? You know
Yeah,
what?
this one is big. Yeah, because you see them like the little pieces like are hanging out. $200. That's very pricey. I'm not doing it. I'm not
It
pulling
is
it.
pricey, but I mean, if it's full size, I mean, the Cinderella castle is 350, and then Diagon Alley is $400, and I think so. It's the Hogwarts castle, right?
True.
Let me see if I can find on the Lego website something that says new or coming soon, where I could list everything on here. But of course, taking a while to load. Oh, okay. Alrighty. So I see. Actually, I think it's available now. Let me go ahead and share my screen there. Share. La la la. Share. Okay. Hello. Let me go ahead and share Lego's website real quick. But I didn't know that they were coming out with all these new ones. That's what I was trying to see if there's anything else coming out that we could be into. So there it is. So there's a bunch of other stuff here. So let me go back from the beginning. So the Daily Bugle, isn't this from Bugle? Isn't this from Spider-Man?
Yeah, this is one I think we've talked about before. It's like a humongous like tower, and it has different villains on there. It's very cool. I want to get it, but I think I'm not going to.
$300. And then there's the Frozen Castle. So let's see if we can get a bigger. So it's available now because now it's officially August. It's $190, $200. I mean, that is really pretty though.
It is. I'm not. Why they look like that?
I was just thinking that was like these Lego figurines look a little bit different.
Yeah, they're
More like
midriff. They bend.
Oh, that is right.
They bend. They look more like Playmobil than Legos.
Okay, so these are huh.
Wow.
Interesting. Oh my gosh, that is gonna be huge.
And of course, you can always. I don't know why Legos don't really sell it with it. But you can always get it from the third party, like how you have your Legos, with the lights and stuff. So that will even look a lot cooler with the lights because the blue will shine brighter.
Yeah, it's called the Ice Castle. Oh my gosh. Let me see what else we have here. Imperial Cruiser. This is Star Wars. Look at that. $160. Let's see what else we have.
Chamber of Secrets. Can't wait to get that. I need to get that.
It's $130. It's not too far off from the $200 from the Frozen Castle. Ah, this is so cool too.
Girl, with $70, you can buy something else from Legos.
True. True. And you know what? I don't have the Hogwarts Castle, so I mean,
I had to get it too. Yeah, I definitely need to get the Hogwarts Castle, but I do want to get one of the other pieces.
Just like a piece of the castle. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, $130 available now. Oh my gosh, yeah, Lego take all my money too. Let's see, and then these had already come out anyway. We had
I saw it in person. Oh my god, that box is heavy.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see what else they have here. Let me see if they'll have the and Lego has all kinds of random things here. I don't think. Oh, the Bad Batch. Look at that. It's on back order. Huh. Look at that. Let me see what else we have here. And then Hogsmeade. But these had already. This had already come out. So we got that like a month ago. Avengers Endgame. Look at that. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I did know about that. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no, and I feel
I'll
like
be
I have
more
seen the
selective with Marvel.
this gauntlet though, Infinity Gauntlet, it's cool. I don't, it's not for me because I don't collect Marvel and stuff, but I feel like this will look pretty nice, like already built and set up and on display.
Yeah, we have the Venom head and the Carnage one. They look cool. So that's the one. See, we have
This
the
one.
Carnage. Yeah, we have Carnage and we have Venom. But I think I'm gonna call it pause on any more Lego sets that have to do with Marvel. I feel like with Harry Potter, I don't know why. I'm obsessed with the Lego sets for Harry Potter.
Right? They're so nice. And like I'm trying to stay in this should have like a better system to like show everything on here. But
You can
it's you
show
know what?
all.
Yeah, think about that. Thank you. All right, let me see. I hit show all. Let me see if I just like scroll down and
Go
we get
down.
to where we were. Let's see. All right, so we saw that. Loading more items. So I think that's where we were earlier. Either my connection is not getting that great, or the website is just a little bit slow right now. But hopefully it loads. But that's really cool. I mean, Legos has been coming out with a lot of really cool pieces lately. So let's see here. Jody said someone needs to bone up and buy Hogwarts. I know, right? I do want it, but I feel like if I get the Chamber of Secrets, then I can kind of wait on the Hogwarts castle because it's still a piece of the castle anyway. Maybe I can just splurge on the Diagon Alley instead.
I think that's the reason why they did it by numbers. It takes forever to load all of them. That's crazy.
Yeah, let me look at something else here. I'm just gonna do a quick search for Harry Potter again because I want to take a look at that advent calendar one more time because that had the price on it, if I'm not mistaken. So let me see here. Newest. You know what? I wonder if he'll show. You know what? So there's the castle, hard to find for $100. The Great Hall is $100. Let's see, out of stock. The Night Boss, which I got, it was such a pain in the booty to put together. Oh my gosh, that took me a while. Why
Oh,
is this there?
I don't know. The Attack on the Burrow. I want that one.
It's really nice. They have so many cool ones. Let's see. Or I think it's on the third page, the advent calendar. So I remember seeing it. I guess not. Let me go number 2 on here, and I don't see it either. It used to be on their website. That's how I saw it. Oh, here we go. Still $30. I mean, $40. So I'm assuming the Marvel one is probably going to be priced similarly, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The only
So
thing I don't like about the Avid calendars, actually no, never mind. It has nothing to do with that. I was thinking about the Funko Pop one. The Pop one, they come with different versions of them in different stores, but no, that's not the Lego one. I got them confused for a second.
so like I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how would I? Oh,
Oof.
I closed the screen.
I
No.
was just staring at it. I was looking at it like this.
Oh no, I didn't mean to close it. But anyway, how would you display that? Just with the box and stuff?
I don't. I'll show you how I display them. That's how I have them.
Let me show you full screen.
Come on, not focus on my face.
Oh, I see. So you have the pieces just at the bottom of like another display, right?
Yeah. I mean, eventually I probably figure out what I'll do with all of them because I'm gonna keep collecting them, but I don't have them with the box. At least as of now. Maybe later when I have bigger shelves, because I only have all of my pops and display stuff on one shelf. I don't fit them all. So if I get better displaying shelves, then possibly I'll put the box back or I create more of a scenery with them or something. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what this week is gonna bring us as far as collectibles and all that good stuff. But
Yeah.
you have any more news to talk about, Mr. Christian?
No.
Well, with that said, so are you coming back next Saturday or is it the last Saturday? I mean Sunday. Oh my gosh, wrong day.
No, this is my last Sunday. This is my last Sunday until the last week of August. And till then, yeah. But we will be coming out the video officially today. I literally the video that I've been promising for the past month. It's finally coming out today. It's going to be based on the Stitch one, and then hopefully by Monday we'll do the launch flight finally. I'm almost done with it. I'm pushing myself a little bit harder to get them out. And then we'll come out with some Harry Potter videos of things that we've gotten, like the pins, and I'm finally going to show the 2021 because I have it right here and I have not been showing it, and any other pops and stuff that we have collected in the past few months. And then hopefully I can get some videos done before I leave so that I can keep on posting them. But we'll be officially back in September posting and doing lives again. So keep an eye on for that. Press the bell notification so that you can keep on geeking it out with Melly Mel and me. So I said it.
Oh, yes. You can keep on geeking out with us. Woohoo. Now, but next Sunday and for the next couple Sundays after that, Michael is going to be running the show, right?
Yes, he'll be here along with Melly Mel, and they're gonna have fun without me. But I've had my past like 3 or 4 weeks without him, so I think it's his time to go ahead and shine. But as well, I'll make some appearances. I'll start hopefully dropping in the chat. But if you guys have not done so as well, we both Mel and I have released Harry Potter video of yesterday about a swap. So please go ahead and check that out. It was fun. It was a fun swap.
Yes, yesterday, if you guys didn't know, July 31st was Harry Potter's birthday. Fun fact, Harry Potter turned 41 yesterday. Because Harry Potter was born July 31st of 1980, so he turned 41. So he's older than me.
That's good then.
But it's crazy to think it's been so long since everything came out. But yeah, 41 years old. So because of that, we were part of a collaboration that was put together by Jamie's Disney Kingdom and the Jody and Laura Life. So check out Christian's video, my video yesterday. So we received a box and we set out a box. It had to be worth at least $50, all the items inside. So that was super fun. So definitely, if you like Harry Potter, check out our videos that came out yesterday, along with everybody that's listed down below in our descriptions for those videos. And what else? And of course, we'll be back in August, towards the end of August, with another Year of the Year video, because we do those every month. And what else do I have coming out this week? So I'm going to have some Disney pin videos coming out, some more Harry Potter videos. I got some Harry Potter merch that I want to show. I actually got 2 more of these ones. So I'm going to see if I can get closer to completing the set. So we will see. Oh, hey, Juliana. Sorry, I'm so late. You're actually finishing up.
Yes.
It's okay. You came here to just, finish things up. And I'm just, I just have a one. Don't mind me. But yes, that's what we have coming up. And then on Sunday, of course, we'll have another episode of Disney Collectibles Sunday, this time with just Mr. Michael himself. So, but I think that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for, again, joining us another Sunday, our lovely Sunday family, Juliana, Caitlin, Connie, Jody and Laura, Lauren, Stacy and Travis, Danielle from Mickey's Girl, Christina Payne was here earlier today too. Am I missing anyone? T was here, Astro was here earlier, Noelle from Horror Collector Fiend. Am I missing anyone? Christian.
Tats? Did you say Tats?
Tats. Yep, Tats was here earlier, who, he's always keeping us up to date with
Clarissa.
With the pop news. Yes, Clarissa was here earlier today too. Timothy Rainwaters.
Ian.
And Ian was here too earlier. So if I miss you, I am so sorry. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining us again. I hope you have a lovely Sunday, a magical week, and we will see you next Sunday. Bye.